The Brazilian rainforest is called the lungs of the earth. It is vast and diverse, carved by the ghosts and gods of nature. The river becomes a maestro. Sculpt the landscape to your liking. The wildfires dyed the sun red. The wetland swamp is like a throbbing pulse. More animals live here than in any other country. Black-capped capuchin monkeys are super intelligent. The jaguar wears a beautiful plum blossom robe. The giant family is noisy all day long. The long-nosed raccoon is so cute. Floods, wildfires. How do they alternate between fire and water? What about those who thrive and survive tenaciously? Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. This episode lets us walk into wild Brazil. Let's explore this amazing country together. Annual spring and autumn equinoxes. Brazil enters brief transition period of extreme climate. Dry climate, lack of food. Animals of all kinds face survival challenges. It is even more difficult to raise cubs. If the children want to grow up smoothly, they will also face many dangers. This baby monkey is taking a nap on its mother's back. Since the day of birth, the monkey mother takes care of it all the time. This family of capuchin monkeys lives in the Piauí Canyon. Steep cliffs and strange rocks. Makes people feel like they are on the planet Pandora. It is extremely difficult to find food here. At this time of year they have no choice. What to eat? This lizard is quick as lightning. It's not so easy to catch it. Monkeys react a few beats slower. Good thing they're smart. When a lizard hides in a crevice, the monkey will find a stick and polish it smooth. After all, with the right tools, you can get twice the result with half the effort. When the lizard tries to escape from the hole, instant appetizers for monkeys. Monkey mother with her baby can only watch helplessly. It has to find a way to get food. Otherwise, milk cannot be produced and the baby monkey will starve. It turned on the ground for a long time. I can't even find the food stuffed between my teeth. Fortunately, the accidental discovery of a male monkey brought the gospel to it. There's a hive hidden in this cave. Honey is a rare delicacy. Besides, this bee doesn't have a tail needle. The first time Bao Bao left his mother's back, so that mommy can have a chance to forage. Monkey baby also has its first babysitter, its older sister. Monkey mother must eat honey to get through this difficult time. It climbs up the cliff. After going through all kinds of hardships, I successfully climbed to the top and ate honey. What it didn't expect was that there was a problem with the children. The inexperienced nanny made the decision to bury Lou. It wants to take its younger brother to find its mother. Climbing halfway up the mountain, I found a dilemma. Obviously, this sister is too unreliable. It directly took down the younger brother Lin and simply ignored it. Monkey baby is lonely and helpless on the branch, eyes full of fear. Mom is gulping honey. I didn't realize that Bao Bao was in danger. Fortunately, Monkey Boy is timid and dare not run around. It took a long time before my mother realized that something was wrong. It rushed down the hillside and ran towards the baby. There is a mother carrying it down the mountain. It is finally safe. Compared to what happened to this monkey treasure, baby giant otters face double natural enemies. Pantanal wetlands in the Brazilian basin. It is the largest wetland reserve in the world. Giant families live in these rivers. Noisy neighing pierces the mist. Broke the tranquility of the morning. Animals have to put up with this noisy neighbor. They are fat and have sharp teeth. With a flat tail, it looks like a diving master. The cave by the riverbank is their home. This giant otter couple raised 12 children. The last litter hasn't left home yet. The couple had 3 more children. The children have grown up and still live together. The reason why they eat the old. In fact, there are other reasons. It's not easy to feed this big family. Hunting range is particularly important. Giants are very territorial. Climb ashore every day and mark their territory with urine. Children will also take the opportunity to learn from their father. Hundreds of species of fish live in the water. At first glance, this is a paradise for giant otters. Yet in the water lurks its most dangerous neighbor, the caiman. They're cold-blooded killers who are elusive, a pair of evil eyes glowing coldly. Another predator of the giant, the jaguar, hiding in the grass on the shore at the moment. It approaches its target with hands and feet. A giant otter is enjoying fresh fish on a dead tree, unaware of the approaching danger. Just as the jaguar is gaining momentum, the sharp siren sounded suddenly. Frightened giant otter quickly dives into the water. More eyes means more safety. That's why the giant family is huge. Jaguars can only. However, at this moment, the giant otter family was extremely angry. They jumped high out of the water and roared at the jaguar. It's a massive demonstration. Translates to mean, "Tabby cat, come down if you have the guts." The jaguar is so calm, it doesn't bother to talk to it. That expression seems to say, "Little boy, sooner or later you will fall into my hands." The giant otter family realizes that this place is no longer safe. The next thing to do is to move the family. Move to another cave upstream, until the last baby giant otter enters the cave safely. The family finally breathed a sigh of relief. Compared with the dangers of the giant otter family, Byzantine meadows are more peaceful. This is a paradise for all kinds of wild animals. The long-nosed raccoon lives in the woods next to the meadow. They have long noses and narrow faces. At first glance, it seems that it doesn't match up with cracky noodles. Yet its tail has revealed its kinship. Raccoon babies are full of curiosity about the world. Their greatest pleasure is to explore around. Adult raccoons need to go to the meadow to forage. They eat what they find, they are never picky eaters. Open grass, nowhere to hide. Dangerous for cubs. But they always take the first step to grow. This mother raccoon takes her cubs to the grass for food. For the first time, the little ones are both scared and excited. If you want to grow up smoothly, you must always follow your mother. They learn foraging skills from their mothers. Also carefully observe the neighbors around to distinguish friend from foe. Jews and anteaters are apparently harmless. But there's a murderous look in the eagle's eyes. It swoops down like lightning. After the raccoon family sensed the danger, run away to the nearby woods. The eagles finally came to nothing. Careless mother raccoon. When I got home, I found one was missing. Baby raccoon hides in the grass calling for mother. Eyes full of fear. The natural enemy is standing by the woods. Baby raccoon chooses to escape home on his own. Fortunately, it managed to escape the predators. Back home safe and reunited with mom. But the Brazilian grasslands won't always be so kind. The dry season is coming to an end, and the rainy season is coming in the Brazilian jungle. The huge Amazon tropical jungle. 20 trillion liters of water vapor are released every day. These vapors circulate throughout Brazil, like a mighty river flowing in the sky. Tianhe is vast and magnificent. Soon it rained heavily on the land. Life in the rainy season is another scene. Tropical rainforest glows with vitality. Countless termites come out to mate and lay eggs. As night falls, the towering termite mounds glow with fluorescent lights. These glow beetles sneak up on ant nests. They glow green to attract mating termites. Once termites approach, they attack quickly. Termites are attacked at the door of their own house, but they are powerless to fight back. A little bit of fluorescent light blends with the stars in the sky. Make this hunt gorgeous and weird. Byzantine grassland gradually flooded. Raccoon feeding grounds are disappearing. The water level is rising day by day. They must hurry up and eat as much as possible. Rising water levels bring a delicacy, the lungfish. They stay buried deep in the ground during the dry season. Now the rain has washed them near the surface. The long-nosed raccoon also benefits. The last remaining grasslands are packed with animals. But some neighbors are opportunistic robbers. Fengguan Juji likes to get something for nothing. Saw the raccoons eating happily. It has a bad idea. It preys on young raccoons. Threats can scare the food out of its mouth. That's the trick. Clever raccoon hides in the jungle for a treat. Another giant drilled in and grabbed. The bandit did it again. Every lungfish is a vital meal. The raccoons were not willing to be bullied and decided to fight back. When macros come to harass again, they took the initiative to attack and rushed over. Jew is also a bullying thing. Once the opponent comes hard, they lose their temper. This is also the growth path that young raccoons must go through. Wait until the woods are flooded too. The water flow gradually slowed down and the silt settled down. Brazilian monsoons show one last wonder. Nutrients brought by the floods nourish the meadows. Turn this place into a sea of flowers. However, for giant otter babies. However, nearly half of the population will not survive to adulthood. Abundant rainfall caused the river to swell. The youngest Shaolui had to go into the water to learn how to swim. Adult giant otters surround their cubs. There are fish lurking in the bushes on the shore. It is biding its time. A young wei carelessly swam over. Caimans attack. Adult giant fights back desperately to save cub. Intense scuffle stirs water everywhere. With the power of unity, the giant family finally caught the crocodile ashore. The cub was also miraculously saved. The giant otter mother took it home. Caimans are fierce predators. But in a dangerous rainforest, it is not easy to sit back and relax. As the saying goes, one thing drops one thing. The fierce and agile jaguar included it in the recipe. This jaguar is on the shore. It wanted to catch a giant otter to have sex. But a fat caiman was found on the shore. The grass dances wildly, roaring and deafening. After a fight to the death, jaguar bites crocodile's neck. Its jaws are powerful. Can bite through the skull of an adult caiman. Cold-blooded killers end up as food for land overlords. It's a happy ending for the giant otter family. Not only saved my life, but also lost a natural enemy. Let's turn our attention back to the canyon again. Rain finally makes life easier for capuchin monkeys. Just a few days of rain has changed. Dry and hot forest. Insects and fresh leaves everywhere. The monkeys ushered in a short period of food abundance. The monkey baby also began to learn to forage with its mother. Using tools is its compulsory course. Fat, succulent insects hide in tree hollows. Can only be hooked out with a stick. This baby monkey learns well. It's just that the technical level needs to be improved. It's one step closer to being self-reliant. A day of plenty of food is good for the baby monkey. Is also a dangerous day. As the saying goes, full of warmth and desire. The monkey group ushered in the mating and breeding season. Male capuchin monkeys fight all day long. The Monkey King wants to defend his authority. We must defeat the rebel challengers one by one. Baby monkeys must be careful to stay away from the battlefield, in order to avoid being accidentally injured. This challenger failed. Its fingers were bitten off and it paid a terrible price. The Monkey King returned triumphantly and kept his position. At the moment, it is enjoying the harem group buys personal service. When the Brazilian rainforest comes to a dry season, rain and floods are a thing of the past. Drought and wildfires will take their place. The cubs of various animals have gradually grown up. When they become adults, they will find a mate and reproduce. The forest where the long-nosed raccoon lives, the flood has long since receded. There is only one small pond left within a few kilometers. Animals of all kinds must come here to drink. The babies are fully developed. Female raccoons also go into heat again. They have to conceive during the dry season, to give birth to cubs in the rainy season. After all, the rainy season is easier to raise a child than the dry season. A stray male raccoon trespasses on its territory. Obviously, it came to snatch the wife. Group members noticed it. This dark raccoon is the leader of the pack. Now it must stand up against the intruder. They are at war with each other, testing each other. The intruder bared his fangs and pressed forward. The dark raccoon slowly changes, one step at a time. In the end, it became courageous and fled without a fight. At this moment, its harem group has changed hands. Once it fails, it is not allowed to approach the female. It can only hide in the distance, looking at. At the moment, the winner is having fun alone. But young and strong, it is too rough. After the female is hurt, she will immediately. They attacked him in groups and beat him to flight. The dark raccoon has an opportunity, so hurry up to make up the knife. This time, it has an absolute psychological advantage. Like a god, it not only preserves its dignity, also regained his harem group, although the nose is painted. But it's all worth it. Coincidentally, the courtship process of Capuchin monkeys is full of twists and turns. Since the last purge of rebels, the status of the Monkey King has been further consolidated. Female monkeys in heat throw themselves into their arms one after another. But it's very cold and lonely. Turn a blind eye to the little female monkey who takes the initiative to flatter. The eyes of the little female monkey are full of love. Monkey King has a big frame. The little female monkey has to work very hard to impress it. In order to mate, it does not eat or drink. Wherever the Monkey King goes, it follows. Monkey King still ignores it. It makes her feel ashamed and annoyed. But what can it do? Its fertile period is only 4 days. Missed the opportunity, there is no way to be a mother. 4 consecutive days of love battle. Finally, at the last moment, the flowers bloom and the moon shines. Perhaps the Monkey King was moved by its persistence. Or maybe the Monkey King just wanted to say that. Anyway, it has allowed the little female monkey to groom for it. This is an important step in building a bond and developing a relationship. The little mother monkey's love is finally reciprocated. All the sacrifices are worth it. When love is strong, they come to the grove. Completed the harmonious journey of life. The little female monkey is intoxicated and her eyes are blurred. Exhausted, it fell asleep in the arms of the Monkey King. It will be a mother next year. Is there anything better than this? Compared with them, the courtship process of jaguars is much smoother. It judges whether there is a female leopard in heat passing by based on the smell. Right now, the Pantanal is in its dry season. The fish in the ditch are all taken away by predators. It's been a rough time for the caiman. This crocodile is desperate to eat a porcupine. As a result, it was pierced with a mouth full of spikes. People can feel the pain through the screen. Other crocodiles are smart. After a few days, they waited for the food supply. At this time of year, hawk moths usher in the breeding season. They fly one after another to the riverbank to lay their eggs. The eagle moth is as big as a bird, big enough for a crocodile to jam its teeth. At the end of the day, the crocodile can eat half full. One day not long after, the male leopard finally found a mate. Their love is tender and mysterious. Next few weeks, they will stay together affectionately. The overlord of the rainforest also has a tender side. However, in nature, water and fire are ruthless. After the flood, it was burned again. One lightning bolt is enough to destroy everything. Wildfire. A few feet high flames burned half the sky red. Even the sun is dyed blood red. During the peak of the drought, there may even be hundreds of fires a day. After the wildfires raged, the ground was covered in ashes. The prairie fell into a dead silence. The surviving animals returned home. But no food can be found here. Disasters will eventually pass. Life is tenacious. In the struggle of life and death, in the alternation of water and fire, coming rainy season will breathe new life into the jungle. Wild animals that live here will also be staged again. The miracle of life will also be staged again.